Hey guys, this is the CK Reviews. I'm Caleb, and this is
Christine.
And today we're going to be reviewing Pan's Labyrinth, a masterpiece, if I dare say so myself.
I don't even know what to say.
What?
I just finished watching this like 20 minutes ago, and I don't even know what to think of it.
What can you not think about what to think about Pan's Labyrinth?
What can I not think about? What to not?
Ignore that. How can you not just think this is an absolute masterpiece after you've watched it?
It just kind of baffled me. There was a lot going on there.
Maybe you need to watch it again and take it all in. Take deep breaths and immerse yourself in the amazing universe that Del Toro has created for us.
In a bath of Pan's Labyrinth.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Labyrinth.
What?
Like a shampoo commercial. Bathe yourself in Pan's Labyrinth.
New.
No, but
Scent.
my honest opinion about this movie, I've seen the film twice now all the way through, and both times it just completely floored me. This is one of the greatest movies I have ever seen. Period. I honestly believe this is a masterpiece. I wouldn't change a single thing about this movie. It's one of those rare films where if I sit down and watch it, I'm not thinking about the fact that I'm watching a movie. I'm just completely immersed in art.
This movie's effects were crazy. How much did he spend on that?
No, it's a low-budget movie. It was independently made.
Are you serious? This is ridiculous.
No, you see, the whole thing is, a lot of big-budget Hollywood productions, they don't know how to spend money properly, and so they just, throw a lot of money around, and the effects tend to look really mediocre. Excuse me, I almost choked on my own saliva, but... Take, for example...
I'm gonna edit that out.
No, but... Take, for example, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, where you've got
Oh my god.
it is one of the most expensive movies made that whole year, and the effects looked like crap.
The whole movie was just horrible.
No, but this movie, it's a fairly low-budget movie for what it is. I think it probably cost him under $100 million. I'm not sure. I mean, nobody quote me on this, but it's nowhere near a Pirates of the Caribbean or Lord of the Rings-like budget, and it looks beautiful. I mean...
It really does.
And aren't you happy this is the guy who's going to be directing The Hobbit?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's Del Toro.
Whoa.
Doesn't that just send sparks of happiness through your body?
It does. Because this, I'm still not sure what to think of it, but I know that I didn't think badly of it.
So is this like a Wall-E reaction you're having here?
A Wall-E reaction?
No, because you kind of said the same thing about Wall-E. You were kind of like, well, I don't know what to say about it, but I can tell it's not a bad movie.
I think I was more fond of this than Wall-E, though.
You bastard. You womanly bastard. Back to the actual film, though. Pan's Labyrinth is about this little girl, and the whole premise of this is that she's escaping into her own little fantasy land, over and over again. And you don't know whether it's real or not, or whether she's faking it. Not faking it, but whether this is a huge hallucination, or whether this is just her escape from the real world. Because if you look at it, her fantasy world is just as dark and just as twisted as all of the events that are happening around her.
Whoops. Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. I've been talking
Okay.
for the last 20 minutes.
No, I'm sorry. My mic was starting to make a noise, and I was wondering what that was. But, yeah. No, I agree, because there was a point where I was sitting there going, wait, is this her imagination?
No, and the movie leaves it up to you almost entirely.
It does.
Near the end. Because there's some things that happen that can't be without giving away any spoilers. There are things that happen that can't be explained, but yet there's these hints that she might be going nuts, and it's so fascinating the way they. It's one of the best endings I've ever seen in a movie in the last, like, 10 years. I mean, don't you agree that the ending is just absolutely brilliant?
The more that I think on the ending, the more I like it. Because it really does leave it up to you in a way. But not in a bad way where you're completely uncertain of what's going on.
No, because the actual real-world events are concluded.
Yeah.
They actually do conclude the story. But, like, the metaphorical kind of elements are left in the open, as they should be.
I'll have to agree. I think if they'd wrapped it up.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know how that would have gone over.
Take a look at that awesome fawn, though.
That was.
I mean,
wow.
Damn, when you see him walk, does he not look real? Like, just.
He does. Their makeup and their effects
Are, like,
amazing.
mind-blowing. You're looking at.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. I insist. You go first.
Well, when Mercedes was, she cut the captain's face, even that looked completely real.
It was freaky, and we're gonna have to cut that out since that was a spoiler.
Total spoiler, but
I'm not gonna ruin the movie. Okay.
It's been out for a while. People should have seen it.
Oh, I don't feel that's right, because I've been spoiled about so many films, because people are like, it's been out for 2 years, you should have seen it by now, and I'm like, screw you.
You're like, yeah, thanks a lot.
I know.
What were you doing watching reviews of a movie you hadn't seen anyway?
Well, that's kind of the point, is to watch a review of a movie you haven't seen.
That's true.
That's the point of critical reviews, Christine.
We're gonna edit this whole little...
No, what I want to do is release an unedited version and release an edited version.
Yeah.
Just so people can understand the process of the reviews.
All the outtakes one day.
The brilliance. The temote. Temote. This is
what I have to go through.
You get to hear me make random anime references. Anyways, this is such a beautiful movie. The music is haunting. The makeup, the effects are so undeniably just... I really don't know what words to describe this movie in. I've seen it twice. Both times I was just... I lost myself in it. It doesn't even feel like a movie. It feels like you're in it. If that makes any sense.
So it's like the Pink Floyd of movies?
Yeah, except the Pink Floyd The Wall movie sucked, so we're not even going to go there. It's... How does this relate to Pink Floyd at all?
Well, because my dad is always saying that Pink Floyd is an experience rather than a band.
That is kind of true.
You experience, you know what I mean.
Alright, so despite your crazy Pink Floyd-ishness right there, but I'm confused. You just set me... No, I would say it's more... It's... I don't know. I can't compare it to a musical band. It just doesn't work. No, but I would place it on the same par as... You can't really compare it to anything, so you can't even do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what I'd rate this because I'm still...
You gotta give it something, Christine. You've gotta give it something.
A thumbs up. Go see this movie.
Alright.
It's very interesting.
No, just say a 4. Just say a 4. Just make me happy.
What?